the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome once again to Blockbusters. We're 2 versus 1, though we only have 1 to contend with at the moment. I mean to contend with because Helen is a force to be reckoned with. She has £285 at the moment. She's waiting to meet her next challengers. She dismissed the last 2 at the end of the last game you saw, and in fact went in for a gold run, which she didn't quite make. So let's ask her about that gold run. It's a traumatic experience, Helen. A lot of people have said when they go in for the gold run that they're all right sitting at the desk. It's getting down there on the hot spot and really facing the music. Do you find your mind goes a blank?
Yes, completely.
You told me after the last one that you knew all the answers.
Yeah.
But you just couldn't get them out.
Yes, and if you get one wrong and you go into the next one, you remember the one you missed immediately afterwards.
And if you think that's complicated, you should be here trying to follow you. That's awful. Anyway, Helen's there with £285. She's also won a prize, a portable disc player, which is a superb vertical job. She may well win the 4th and 5th, which is the really big prizes in Blockbusters. But she has to meet her 2 new contestants, so let's do just that. The next 2 people who are going to play Blockbusters. And it's welcome to the programme Toll and Marina, who've come to us all the way from Leeds, I do believe. What particular school, Toll?
Leeds Girls High School.
I see, that's simple enough, easy to remember. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you both have sort of theatrical tendencies, don't you?
Well, I do. Don't know about Tom.
You do or not?
I certainly do, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? What's your ambition on the stage? Do you want to go to acting seriously?
Not full-time, no, but I'd like to do some parts.
Would you?
Particularly, yeah.
You haven't yet?
Some.
Some.
Yeah, some.
We'll find out what they are a little later on. Okay. Marie, what about Toll? Now.
I'd love to direct the Royal Shakespeare Company.
Oh, I see. Oh. Direct the Royal Shakespeare Company. Only a matter of time, I suppose.
Just an ambition.
Have you tried any direction at all?
No.
Well, I don't know. We'll see which direction you go in the programme tonight. They are all ready to start. Maybe they don't quite know what happens on the board. Let's have a look at it and check. They have to fight their way, do Toll and Marina, left to right or right to left if they like, across there, blue to blue. That's the main thing. There are 2 ways in which they could do it, one more complicated than the other. While they're doing that, of course, our champion Helen is fighting her way down the board, white to white. She has slightly less distance to go, which sort of balances things up. She can do it a complicated way like that. It's the best of 3, of course. That's the way the game is played, best of 3, and then there's a gold run at the end of it. We'll see who gets into that gold run when we play, which is what we're going to do now, Blockbusters. Already the light is winking, B is the letter, and girls, away we go. What B is a Scottish word for a young child? Good start, Helen?
Ben.
Ben is right, that's the start, good. Your choice for the next one.
H, please.
You're going for H at the top there? Got a little pattern, same as many of them do have. What H is a large heap of dried grass? It's Helen again.
Hay.
Hay?
Haystack.
Stack. Yes, okay, fine. Haystack, that's right as well. They all went for the button, but you got there first. Got to be quick. What's your next choice?
K, please.
K. Right. What K is an avian symbol of New Zealand? It's Helen again.
Kiwi.
Kiwi is right. Toll Marina, you've got to put a stop to this, you realise? Get quick on that button as we go for the next one. What's it to be, Helen?
W, please.
Not letting them get away with anything. W. Let's see how this goes. What W is the television family of Jason, Eric... It's Helen again.
The Waltons.
It is the Waltons, and that's the first game. That's all very well, isn't it? Yeah, all very well. I mean, this rate, we're going to get through so many contestants, we won't have any prizes left. You got through that fairly quickly, didn't you? Were you feeling fairly smart, yes?
Not really, no.
But it was good. You're gaining confidence, yes? Let's see how you do with the second one, shall we?
Yes.
You're all set to do the second one?
Yes.
Give them a little bit of a chance, perhaps. Toll and Marina, you're not thrown, are you? You're quite confident. OK, well, keep that confidence. Let's look at the board. Here's the second one. F is the first letter, and I'll read it slowly. What F is a scientific word for molds, mushrooms, and... Oh, Toll.
Fungi.
Fungi, right. Fungus, fungi, yes. Hooray! Oh, that's a relief. Now, what's the next one?
N, please.
Ah. Do you know what that means?
It's a school prize.
Yes, it is. In case anybody at home doesn't, that's a sound that means it's a question which, if correctly answered by either of the contestants, also wins a prize for the school. And they're quite good prizes, as you know, if you've been following us through the weeks. So this one's important. What N is what a tomcat becomes when he's been docked? Yes, Marina.
Neutered.
Neutered is right. Well done. Yes, it's a prize for the Bradford School, too. So let's pause for a while and find out, not the Bradford School, the Leeds School, what the prize is.
Tolly and Marina have won for Leeds Girls High School a microwave oven.
And I promise you, Marina, it's the last time I mix Leeds up with Bradford. We have them turning over so quickly here. Congratulations, you've won a prize for the school. What's the next letter?
G.
Bit of
We'll
consultation.
have G, please.
You'll have G. OK, fine. Here we go. What G is opaque watercolour paint? Opaque watercolour paint. Yes?
No, sorry, I've lost.
Lost it? Time's up, so let's give it to Helen. What G is opaque watercolour paint?
Sorry, haven't a clue.
Gouache, G-O-U-A-C-H-E. Let's go for another. What G is a pig called a cavey? Yes, Marina?
Guinea pig.
It is a guinea pig. Yes, that's 3. Next one.
I will have you, please.
You'll have you. You're right, Helen. Okay, sure. Right, here we go. What U is the soldier who has a perpetual flame burning over his tomb? That's Toll.
The unknown soldier.
Unknown soldier is right, yes. Hey. Doing it as well as you did. Now, they've got 4 there. A flashing blue light means, of course, that they're about to make a connection. That's if Helen doesn't stop them. Which letter are you going for?
Can we have E, please?
Yes, you can have E, certainly. What E was the better-known name of the founder of the Christian Science movement, Mary Baker Glover? Time up. Mary Baker Eddy. Eddy was the answer to that. Another E. What E are a collection of Old Norse poems? Edda, E-double-D-A. Another E. I've got a million of them here. Here we go. What E is the E of ECT, or shock treatment? That is Helen.
Electric.
Yes, we'll let you have it. There was a little hesitation. It's electro or electric. Electric will do, so that gives you a white on the board. You've blocked them, and you've taken the choice.
A, please.
You'll take A? OK. What A used to be of the white, of the red, or of the blue? It's a nasty one. It's admirals. Red admiral, blue admiral, white admiral. On to another A. What A was a famous saint of Padua and a British foreign minister called... Yes, Toll?
No.
You should have waited. I'll give it to Helen now. What A was a famous saint of Padua and a British foreign minister called Eden?
Anthony.
Anthony's right. Yes, well done. And again.
M.
You're going for M? It's going to be close, this one. Where's M? I can never find him. Here we are. What M comes before mum, Cooper, and skirt? Yes, Toll?
Minnie.
Minnie is right. Yes, that's a good one. Toll, it's your choice.
Can we have S, please?
You can have S, yes, certainly. It's another case where you could make that connection, if you get the S. What S was a city in South Vietnam? Yes, Helen?
Saigon.
Saigon is right, yes, well blocked. Now Ho Chi Minh City, of course, and it's your choice.
D, please.
D, which brings us 2 questions. Here's one. What D was a winner for Tom Jones and a loser for... Yes, Helen?
Delilah.
Yes, it's Delilah, certainly is. And you're almost there, too, unless they block you. What is it going to be?
T, please.
It's going to be T, that's the one. It could, of course, work both ways, this one. This is the dangerous one, which could have been a win for either side. What T is the technical name for the windpipe? That's Marina.
Trachea.
Trachea is right. Well, it takes a little time with this game, always, to get quick on the button if you're a newcomer. They have got quick on the button. That was a win for each side in the game of 3, which means we've got a decider game coming up. Just to check, they have won £30, That's the 2 challenges, and the microwave oven for the school. Helen is sitting there with 325 and a portable vertical disc player. We're going into the game, the 3rd game, the decider. How are you feeling? All right now? Settled in?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, they're all ready to challenge. So let's look at the board. We find V flashing, and this is going to be a very interesting question. What V is the Russian river, which is the long... That is Tol.
Volga.
Volga is right. Yes, good start. We're next.
Oh, please.
O, certainly. What O is the kind of chemistry dealing with... Yes, Helen?
Organic.
Organic is correct, yes. Your choice?
S, please.
You're going for S? And S produces this question. What S is also known as sodium chloride and is... They all went for the button. Yes, Helen?
Salt.
Salt it is, yes. Yours again.
R, please.
R? What R is a school team game similar to... Yes, Tol?
Rugby.
Oh, dear. What R, Helen, is a school team game similar to baseball?
Rounders.
Rounders, yes. Hard luck. Interrupting often works, Tol, but it didn't there. So, it's Helen, your choice.
C, please.
C could win you this game unless it's blocked, so stand by again. What C is a nightclub floor show? Yes, Helen?
Cabaret.
It's cabaret, that's it. Well, congratulations. She's done it again, hasn't she? A very, very good win indeed, and a very quick win, but it means, sadly, that we've found out almost nothing about our 2 challengers, Tol and Marina, apart from the fact that they're both destined for the stage. Tol, I'll remember you to Trevor Nunn, I promise you that.
Thank you.
And I will give you, indeed, not out of my own pocket, you understand, but from the firm, £35 each. Thank you, you've earned it. But you also get, on top of that, of course, something you may not know about, but you may just, and that is each a Blockbuster leather-bound dictionary and a Blockbuster sweatshirt. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Well, another 2 contestants go, another 2 contestants, and it means that we have a 4th gold run. Yes, a 4th gold run ahead of us. We have a very quick chat to Helen. Helen, you feel confident now? You're looking a lot more confident than when you joined us. Yes?
I may look it, but I don't feel it.
You don't feel it?
No.
Well, we're going to keep you hanging on just a little bit longer, Helen. Before we do the gold run, we're going to take a short break. Join us in a few minutes' time.
Now that's what I call lucky.
Oh, look. Green fingers just like her nana. I'd been putting off buying a funeral plan for ages, but with Fairwill it was easy. Sarah down the road recommended Fairwill's direct cremation plan. I said, that's just what I want. Something simple without all the fuss at the crematorium. So I checked Fairwill.com and gave them a ring. Spoke to such a friendly chap and paid for it all up front. When I go, I know that Fairwill's team will take care of my family too. And because it costs less than I thought, I can set some money aside for this little one. Find out why their funeral plan could be right for you. Call their award-winning team today to order your free guide on 0330 822 1610.
It won't take you long at farewell.com.
Check your credit score today for free at clearscore.com.
Charlie,
Yeah?
let's check our credit scores.
What, you want to check it?
Yeah, your free credit score with clearscore.com. Do it.
Clearscore.com.
Whoa.
What doing?
I'm just checking my credit score for free, Moose.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Oh, I love you too.
What?
Clearscore.com. Get your credit report and score for free forever.
Hello, we're Serious Tissues. 1 million trees are cut down every day for toilet paper. That stinks. But we don't cut down trees. We plant trees instead. We're recycled and made in the UK, not shipped from China. So you can fight climate change from the toilet seat. Visit serioustissues.com to see the impact you could have. Use code SERIOUS20 for 20% off and free shipping. Poop like the planet depends on it.
Heads up, this place could be wired. I'm chasing a cold-blooded killer.
This is now a hostage situation.
That guy pulled a gun out of nowhere.
You think you're being a hero?
Guy's a mess.
She's losing him.
You did this! It's on you!
Don't miss a brand new FBI lineup on Sky Witness.
Let us seize what should be ours. I love that part.
Barbie, available from the 29th of March on Sky Cinema.
Who's behind the door? It's number 4.
Welcome back. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome back. We've got a gold run coming up. I thought I'd have a chat to our champion, Helen, just before we went into the gold run, and she said, please, no. I'm all tensed up. I don't want to talk waffle. So we're not going to talk waffle. We're instead going to ask her if she's ready. You are ready, are you, Helen?
Yes.
Yes, that's all you're saying. Well, that's fair enough. And just in case you don't know about the gold run, let me just briefly recap. This is the 4th, which means it's the next to biggest prize you can win on Blockbusters. You can get to 5 if you really try. And the 5th one is a fabulous prize. Now, this is the board it's played on. That's the connection Helen has to make. Across the board, gold to gold, simply or in a more complicated manner. And if she doesn't make that connection, she gets £10 for each correct answer. But, of course, the golden rule, the connection has to be made in 60 seconds. Will she do it? That's what we're all asking ourselves. Will you do it, Helen?
No.
Yes, you will. Helen, put yourself on the hot spot, please. Don't forget, it's across the board. It's gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. If you don't make the connection, it's £10 for each correct answer anyway. And we time you for the moment you tell us which of those initials in the left-hand column you want to start with. Over to you.
Sorry. M.
Girlfriend of the outlaw of Sherwood Forest.
Maid Marian.
Correct.
SS.
The sun and its planets.
Solar System.
Correct.
CDS.
The most famous British competition and show organised by the Kennel Club.
Crufts Dog Show.
Correct.
EG.
Pen name of the composer of Merry England and Tom Jones.
Pass. COTE.
The minister who manages the money from 11 Downing Street.
Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Correct.
AK.
Founder of a vast armament works at Essen.
Krups.
I have to have both names.
Arnold.
No, wrong.
RM.
An Australian who bought the Times.
Rupert Murdoch.
Absolutely right. That's the connection. Oh, she very nearly didn't make it, but in the end she got there, and this is the prize she's won.
Helen of Holly Lodge has won for herself and a friend a 7-day visit to the eternal city of Rome. With memories of St. Peter's Square and the Roman Colosseum, who knows, even Latin lessons could become more enjoyable.
Well, what an incredible prize. A visit to Rome, not only for Helen, but for a friend as well, and to see how she's reacting to that. She may have been there already. Let's ask her. Have you ever been to Rome?
No.
Have you always wanted to go?
Yes.
Well, I hope so. You're going to take a friend. You know who you're going to take?
Yes.
Are you going to tell us?
No.
Oh, it's going to be like that. You do realise by this time, Helen, the people in your hometown in West Derby are going around saying, that's the girl who's won all those prizes. Very soon you'll have people coming up and saying, can you slip us a quick one? But you're prepared to cope with that, are you?
The contestants have already started that.
Have they? Well, here we go. It's the next to last big prize. She has the chance, if she wins, the best of 3 for the next 3 games, to go for the major prize. Yes, there's one even bigger than the one she's just got. But first of all, we've got to meet the next 2 contestants. So let's introduce the next 2 people who are going to play Blockbusters. Alison and Phil, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
I was going to say relax, but of course it's always difficult, particularly when someone's doing as well as Helen is. But don't be put off. She's merely quick on the button. If you're quicker than she is, you'll get there. Where have you come from, Alison?
Andover.
Andover, and of course Phil, you as well.
Yeah.
You both live in the town, do you?
Well, I live out in the countryside, about 10 miles away.
Do you? Whereabouts?
It's a place called Vernham Dean.
Oh, yes, yes, I know.
Small little village.
What school do you go to?
It's Cricklade College in Andover.
And your particular interests? Alison first.
Oh, well, I'm very fond of crocheting and knitting, and I quite like reading, but not quite as much as the other two.
You may win some knitting needles. Who knows? Could happen. Phil?
I play volleyball for the college.
What do you?
I also like parachuting, and I do a bit of caving now and then.
Parachuting?
Parachuting, yeah.
Now, there's an interesting one. People who've followed the programme through will know why. We often have odd prizes like that. Who knows? You may get the chance to win one. So, anyway, let's go into the first game of 3 now. Quick look at the board, just to tell them what they've got to do. Alison and Phil, you've got to fight your way across. You're blue. You've got to get across the board like that. Meanwhile, Helen is, of course, going top to bottom. She's white, like that. It's as simple as that. It's best of 3. And into the first game of the 3 we go, with the letter winking, L. If we're all set, let's start. Here we go. What L is the tree sacred to Apollo, which is known here as a... Yes, Helen?
Laurel.
Laurel is correct. Good start. Your choice.
E, please.
E? What E is a finger-shaped cake made of choux paste? Yes, Phil?
Eclair.
Eclair, correct, yes. Your choice.
N?
Yeah. N, please.
N, right next to it up there, okay. What N is the N of the trade union known as NALGO? That's Helen again.
National.
National and Local Government Officers Association, right. Your choice again, Helen.
W, please.
You want W, right. Find it for you, here we are. Quick on the buttons for this. What W is the headquarters of tennis in this country? Helen?
Wimbledon.
Of course it's Wimbledon. And already the white light is flashing. You've got to move quickly to block this one, you two. Where are you going?
B, please.
You had the choice of B or J. You're taking B. And it brings you this question. What bee in No Problem lives out of doors in the garden? Helen?
Bellamy.
Bellamy is right. That's the connection. Well, you did it in record time. She did the one before, if you remember. In the last game, the very first one, you came up in record time. Do you think you'll exhaust yourself and give them a bit of a chance in the second run? Are you feeling any better, you two? I suppose not, really.
Come from behind.
Yes, all right. You come up from behind. OK, you're going to get the chance right now, because we won't waste any further time. Look at the board. It's the second game, and it's Q. This one all important, of course, for the challengers. They've got to win this to stay in. Fingers by the buttons. Here we go. What Q is a verbal conceit of the kind sometimes produced by the reader of this card? Yes, Alison.
Question?
No, it's not. I've got to give it again to Helen. What Q is the verbal conceit, charming, of the kind sometimes produced by the reader of this card?
Quip.
Yes, it's quip. Thank you. Yes, that's right. It's the question master's way of putting me in my place, you see. What's your next choice?
F, please.
F. Right. What F is the stone basin which holds the holy water at... Yes, Phil?
Font.
Font is correct, yes. Your choice now.
S, please.
You'll take S. Spreading yourself across the board with this one. What S is the game played by one person or a... Yes, Helen?
Solitaire.
Yes, it is solitaire. That's right. And the next one.
L, please.
You'll take L. What L is a German beer whose name means... Yes, Phil?
Lager.
Lager, yes, indeed. Do you know what it means, purely out of interest?
No, don't know.
It means store or keeping. So you can answer anybody who asks you the question. People go around asking that sort of thing all the time. What's the next choice? It's yours, Phil.
D.
Have D, please, Bob.
You'll have D, OK. What D means 12 eggs or 13 loaves? Yes, Helen?
Dozen.
Dozen. No, baker's dozen is yes. OK. What now?
M.
N or M?
M.
M for mother. What M is a famous wartime plane or a... Yes, Helen?
Mosquito.
Yes, it's mosquito. Yes, I know there are other wartime planes beginning with M, but this one, the rest of the question was a biting insect, so she was right to interrupt. Now, you've got a choice. It will bring you a game if you can work out what you're going to do.
C, please.
C, and this is the one you two have got to block right now. What C was Charlotte to the French and Charlie to us? Helen.
Bonnie Prince Charlie. Sorry.
Nope. The whole question now to Alison and Phil. What C was Charlotte to the French and Charlie to us?
Chaplain?
Yes, Chaplin. Absolutely right. It would be Charlot, of course, but I'm English. So, which choice are you taking?
E, please.
E? E. Right, here we go. What E is a book of the Old Testament attributed to Solomon? Time up. You'll kick yourselves. It's Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. On to the next one. What E is secretly listening to private conversation? Ah, yes, they all went for it. Helen got
Eavesdropping.
there. Eavesdropping is right, yes. And the next.
R, please.
R. Right, here we go. What R is the red gemstone and the name of... Yes?
Ruby.
Ruby is right. Yes, absolutely right. That's the connection. We've got to say goodbye to Alison and Phil, unfortunately. The both of you, thank you for joining us. You take with you £20 each. You take the leather-bound dictionary and the Blockbuster sweatshirt with you. Thank you for being such wonderful competitors. Sorry to leave you. Off you go. Bye-bye. Well, there we are. We'll be meeting 2 new competitors in the next Blockbusters. We hope you can join us here in the studio. We'll be finding out whether or not Helen will make that gold run. Do join us again. For now, from all of us here in the studio, goodbye. See you next time.
Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
When the pager goes off, I don't know who will need rescuing. It could be someone like her, or him, or someone you love. And when we get that call, we'll answer it. Day or night, rain or shine. As volunteers, we don't ask to be paid. All we do ask for is the kit, training and backup that keeps us ready and safe. And as a charity, the RNLI depends on donations from kind people like you to help us save lives.
So please call 0330 678 1728 or search RNLI to give £3 a month now.
Your donation will help keep us ready to answer the next call.
Our skin is engineered for living. Double Base helps to keep eczema-prone skin working as it should. This unique 2-part gel is designed to work with naturally occurring salts on the skin, delivering enhanced hydration and a long-lasting barrier. The difference is Double Base.
Welcome. Some people come to escape.
Ready?
I'm ready. They come here looking for something.
Something bigger, faster, wilder.
Imagination and sparkle.
And dragons.
Okay, okay.
What could possibly stop us now?
World will remember this day.
And so, I bless you all.
I love it!
So you're saying you could travel back in time? I can fix things. You could also destroy everything.
The Flash, available now on Sky Cinema.
Who had the idea for Cash Trapped? Here's a clue. He hosts it. Join Bradley Walsh weeknights at 7 on Challenge.
"58, you've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.